Hello everyone, Oliver G here from the Earful Tower with something of a sad update. The red beast, the red scooter that I've been driving around in Paris is no more. She's been wheeled off the Paris streets forever. And this is, well, it was a long time coming, but it's also kind of melancholic, a little bit sad. And if you've been around for a long time here at the Eiffel Tower, you'll know how big a part that scooter was of everything. And if you're new around here, let me explain before we get into what I'm about to do. The scooter's been around as long as the Eiffel Tower, and it's become sort of the trademark, the mascot of this channel. So if you go back through the old episodes, we took it all around France. I drove it on the streets of Paris all the time. It's this little, beautiful little red scooter that was slow but had a big heart. And you'll see, like, it's on the front page of my book, Paris on Air. It's hidden in the pages of all the children's books. And look, people have drawn. It's been immortalized. It's been immortalized in song. More on that later. But look, it got old and its time was over, and like I said, its days on the Paris roads are no more. So what I've done, and what I often do in life when something sad and important happens, is I wrote a poem. And I wrote those rhyming children's books, and this is kind of the same style. A little shout out before I read it. The style of this one is inspired by my favorite poet of all time, an Australian bush poet called Banjo Paterson. And he wrote in the 19th century. So this one that I'm basing it on is from the 1880s. And I've always loved this kind of style. There's a little nod to one of his poems in there for you if you're a fan. Otherwise, it's a typical Oliver G poem, despite the sad subject. It's, I have a bit of fun with rhymes and try to tell the story of the little red scooter that could. Here it is, followed at the end by the song Go For A Ride, which is a song written by the Paris band Slim and the Beast before we took off on the scooter for the mammoth honeymoon ride about 5 years ago. They wrote this song about the trip and the scooter. So at the end of the episode, it will finish with that song in its entirety for one last time. This is also sad because Slim and the Beast have disbanded. So look, it's all coming to an end. Red scooter, Slim and the Beast. But look, it's also happy. It brought a lot of happy memories for me. So I've tried to put that all into this poem, and I hope you enjoy it. As always, a quick shout out, patreon.com/The Earful Tower, where I'm going to add a bunch of extra pictures and the full text to this poem. I might share it elsewhere later, but that's where it's going to be for now. But here comes my ode to the red scooter. I hope you enjoy it. Let me share with you a story of adventure and of glory, a tale with twists and turns, with parts of shame and parts of pride. And it started, I remember, one fine day in late September, when my wife gave me some keys and said, "Come on, let's take a ride." For my birthday, she'd surprised me with a ride that mesmerized me, a shining bright red scooter like a two-wheeled Chevrolet. 'Twas a beacon, 'twas a vision. I became a true Parisian the moment that I hopped aboard and rode us clean away. It was fun. All of a sudden, possibilities could flood in. We could cross the city quickly, we could do it all our way, and if we timed it to the hour, we could pass the Eiffel Tower when it lit up with its sparkles like a firework display. But by far the biggest venture was our honeymoon adventure, when we took our little red round the entirety of France. 6 weeks scooting, rolling, riding, 6 weeks glistening and gliding. Did our friends think that we'd make it? They predicted not a chance. As the sun shone on our faces, we cruised slowly through these places, from Normandy to Brittany, the coast to Ile de Ré, and we saw the vision splendid of the sunflower fields extended, and we got to know the real France in such a unique way. Those 2 wheels could transport us to a medieval fortress, past flamingos in the delta to the Mediterranean Sea. Then it took us north and inward, through Provence and all its vineyards, over mountains out of Annecy, then home to old Paris. Through the years, the scooter handled meets with crooked thieves and vandals. She got stolen, got knocked over. Such is Paris, such is crime. And the panels got all busted, and the engine got all rusted. She got old. It's true, a scooter's biggest enemy is time. So the red beast got degraded, and its bright red paint all faded. It would cough and choke and splutter as it rounded every bend, and in time I'd feel embarrassed to be riding it in Paris. It was time to hang my helmet. Every journey has its end. When I think back, I'll remember that first night in late September, riding through those cobbled streets and down those roads along the Seine. But now it's over, and I'm grateful for that birthday gift so fateful. I know one thing's for sure, that I will ride one day again.
Jump on my back, hold on tight, let's do it together, let's go for a ride, let's go for a ride. There's a new chapter, we're turning the page. Looking back at you, counting the days. I don't really know where we are. I just wanna look at the stars. Let's go for a ride, ride, ride. Let's go for a ride, ride, ride. Taking our time, time, time. Taking our time. To the bayou, stopped in New Orleans, into California. We painted the sunsets with colors so bright. Cobblestone black streets, walking back home. Stopped at the market, we're back on the road. I don't really know where we are. I just wanna look at the stars and go for a ride, ride, ride. Let's go for a ride, ride, ride. Taking our time, time, time. Taking our time. Now I bet you got the sun